What's up, guys? My name is Chris Aponte, and I am about to unbox 7 brand new pairs of sneakers. I'm catching up on trade blocks, on purchases where I hit. I think there might be something in here I paid resale for, I don't remember, but it's been a while. I have a full-time job, I have another channel, I have a daughter, so it has been a while, but I have waited. I have completely waited until I could actually film to open these in front of you. So here we go. Box number 1. This was also an impulse buy. Sneakerheads, you understand that sometimes if you can actually buy a shoe, you just buy it even though you don't really want it. Well, I have a friend who has this size in women's, and I just saw it and I just went boop boop boop, and I copped. This isn't that hard of a cop, really. This is the Air Jordan 11 Women's Low Violet, and here we go. For your legit checking purposes, there is the box label. Comes with tissue paper with 23 in gold YCM sticker. It does have a code on the inside of the box. It's one of those things, guys, that we always say when we have something in hand, it is so much nicer in hand, and it is. This is actually a really nice shoe. So this is the Woman's Low. It is a very pretty violet color here on the patent leather area. It is a low. Typically on a low you want to go true to size, even if you are a wide footer. We got the herringbone traction bottom in violet, and then we have this clear rubber bottom. We have the carbon fiber plate right here, the shank plate. And then it is a Phylon midsole all the way around. Then we have the patent leather upper, and then the ballistics mesh. Who do I sound like? I sound like Chris from Wear Testers. They taught me a lot, so hats off, as they do at the end of every episode. Very good quality. Let me check this insole. It's a polyurethane insole, which is nice. And there is a stamp on the foam strobel here on the bottom there. So it's good to know too. All right, gonna move on because we have a lot to get to, and this was just an impulse buy. All right, next up. This looks like a trade block box. No card in the box. Let's see if it's in the shoebox. Okay, so this is an older shoe. This is from 2013. This is a GR from 2013, but it is one of my favorite colorways of one of my favorite Jordan silhouettes. This is the Jordan 5 Grape. This shoe was made prominent by Will Smith in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but also one of my most favorite album covers ever is Chris Rock, Born Suspect. He's sitting on a park bench and he's wearing these shoes, and it's a great picture. Well, first of all, what did I trade for this? I traded a pair of size 10 Sean Wotherspoon Asics Gel Light 3s that had a stain on the lateral left shoe. It was a ink stain. That and the 11 Bred Lows, which are not hard to come by. Matter of fact, I've seen them pretty recently at Dick's, so it's not a big deal that I traded both of those things for this, especially since I really wanted this. The trade block authenticators had messaged me to ask to accept or reject this pair, because what they said was that there was defects or possibly signs of wear, and then they said something about the smell. It is a 9-year-old shoe. I don't expect a whole lot. So, and what I was giving up for it, I thought was still kind of fair. And the pictures that I saw, it didn't look like wear to me. It did look like there was some slight defects, but not wear. So let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, hey, this is a new one. All right, so here we go. Somebody put an odor drop in here. I wonder who that was. What is this? What is this? This is like a trading card. Zoom Air URL. Hulk High. Oh yeah, these are all like trading cards. Snack. It's a Supreme sticker. Now there's a Dunk Low. Dunk Low from 04. Air Lean and then Trog. Okay, great. It's interesting. There is a code on the inside of the box. Now that odor thing was in there. I don't smell anything bad. I wouldn't say it's neutral either. It smells like that odor thing. But I have a shoe cleaner that also does ozone treatment, so anytime I get something that smells funky, I can treat it with ozone and it gets rid of it right away. It's pretty awesome. Not right away, within 20 minutes. First of all, I do expect yellowing, and I knew that there was going to be yellowing because this is a 9-year-old shoe. That frost is not going to stay frosty forever. Same with the air unit, and there is a little bit of yellowing around the netting here, also on the front. It seems like it's still factory laced. I still had this insert in there. There was only one of those inserts. There was a defect on there, it showed me. Okay, here we go. This is, to me, this is nothing. I don't even know if you can pick that up. It's like something grooved it ran into or something. It really doesn't look like much. This is not perfectly white here and here. Yeah, neither of them are perfectly white around here. That looks a little dirty. That looks a little dirty. Honestly, this still does not look worn at all. I think it's possible that these were on a shelf outside of the box collecting dust, and that's probably why they got dirty on the bottom. Otherwise, I mean, I plan on wearing these, so I don't really mind any of this at all. There's that iconic coloring right there, that purple and teal. It does have the lace locks on both of them. One thing that I was most curious about is, will this foam midsole collapse when I wear it? So I do want to give it a nice squeeze and see how it feels to me. That feels real sturdy. I don't have any worries about wearing these. It's gonna be a great summer shoe. I love this particular colorway. Like I said, there are two prominent pop figures in the 90s that wore this shoe, and it's special to me. I hope that they re-release it. Let's keep on moving. All right, number 3. There is kind of a giveaway on this box, even though I removed all the labels. I remember the label on this one, and then I left something on there, which I want to show you. This is the special packaging of the Concepts Air Max 1 Far Out. And I was able to hit on that on Concepts website, their little secret website. But this is fun. It says 10.5, but it's like a Flower Power 60s style 10.5, which I guess makes me think that they boxed these up much earlier than when they were going to ship them, so they had to know what was what at some point. That's a big box and a heavy box. Don't get many special packagings, so that's pretty cool. This has a lot of heft to it, so it seems like there's a lot going on there. So first of all, we have the VW bus looking side there. Clear Mind Fresh. The truth was still not my... The truth was still not a mystery. Concepts forever. 96 until. 96 to Infinity was a song by Souls of Mischief. Look it up. It's in a Gatorade commercial too. Alright, and then the back here is like really whacked out. All kinds of strange goings-ons here. But I don't see any sizing on here, so that's interesting. So here we go. Wow. Okay, so more wildness going on over here. And then we have the shoebox inside. A very sturdy outer box. Now here is the shoebox, and then there we go with the actual box label. I'm not privy to so many of these here special packaging, but it makes sense. This is how the Travis Scott special packaging was, also the Strangelove, where it was an outer box that had all kinds of cool stuff, but the actual shoebox was inside. In the instance of Strangelove, it was a normal shoebox inside the special packaging, and for the Travis, it was a special shoebox. Put this to the side for a second. Let's take a look at this here. Wow, look at all this stuff. So I got a concept sticker, another concept sticker with paisley. I love paisley. Bunch of concept stickers. These are all really nice. A poncho, okay, for when I'm out in the mud at a live show. Love or Confusion 1969 concepts. So what happens when I open this? Oh my God, is this an actual record? Because I have a record player. I think these are just coasters though, right? Yeah, you can't even put this is too small to put in a record player. These are coasters, but this coaster sleeve is really cool. I dig it. Very neat. Oh, and then we have an air freshener. Can't really smell anything through the plastic. And then of course, we have this bandana here. Love or Confusion 1969 with concepts all the way around. Green, purple, white, and that looks like a dark purple. I was gonna say black, but it really looks dark purple. There's no way I'm gonna be able to put this stuff back as neat as it was, but I'll try. Something like that, sure, like that, yeah, sure, sure. And like that, okay, yeah, yeah. There we go. Not terrible. All right, we have this Flower Power outer tissue paper. It is glossy and flat. And finally, we get to the main event. And here they are. This was one of the marquee shoes of Air Max month. To be honest with you, I don't like to wear wild shoes. This is a little too wild for me. Let's go over all the materials here that I can muster up. We have a purple denim. That's what it feels like, a purple canvas. We have denim, blue denim. We have a faux cow print here, which is not very hippie if it was a real cow. We have a guitar pick, very cool. We have green bandana on the heel cup. It says concepts right there on the sock liner on the back of the collar there. And we have the Flower Power swoosh on the medial side and then a striped one on the lateral side. The air unit has speckling that is also included on the midsole. Pretty interesting laces, not typical laces. Oh yeah, this is my favorite part. The tongue is a dark pink velour. Love it. There's the tongue tag. Let's take a look at one of these insoles, huh? Yeah, this is your typical type of Air Max 1 insole. Now, some GRs will actually have a pad that you stick here to help you with arch support. Otherwise, it's shaped well for what it's supposed to do. It's cupped, and the design is very interesting. It's a nice, soft, almost satiny feeling top of the insole. And then typical of Air Max 1s, it is a green felt stroble glued on top of the other real stroble. All right, next up. So before I thought when they reversed the colors on the Jordan 1 box that it meant it was a woman's release, but that does not necessarily mean it's a woman's release. Typically it means it's part of the Fearless line. I don't think this is part of the Fearless line actually, but this is also the case with the other 85 Jordan 1s. Now I already had the neutral gray. This is the varsity red. There's the box label for legit checking purposes, and there is also a code on the inside of the lid there. All right, I've had this one before. All right, here we go. There's one, there's two. Oh, and it does have, these typically come as extras with so many of these special releases or kind of designer releases, these dust bags, but nobody ever uses these. Do you guys ever use these? They just stay in the box. They're cool and all, but I think if they really want to add something extra, they could think of something better than a bag. So here they are. My biggest criticism of the 85 Neutral Grays that I had was that the leather, the composite leather, was very hard and plasticky. And that is the case with this one as well. I was corrected later on. There's a difference between the plasticky leather of, say, a Panda Dunk Low and the hard, thick composite leather of a 85 Neutral. Apparently, this was the way they were made in 85 and it was supposed to last. And apparently, this type of composite leather breaks in better. Otherwise, there is absolutely no tumbling on here, and it does have that nice high 85 cut, It is a hybrid, really. It's not the true 85 cut was straight across, but it's definitely higher than the typical ones. Okay, buddy, okay. Comes with black composite laces on the top lateral lace hole of the left shoe. And then one of my favorite additions to the 85 line is this card right here. It's a card that you would have typically found in the department store when you were shopping around for these in the 80s. And it has all the tech specs, which is really, really cool. And the other thing, this release has an actual good insole, which they should always release for all of them, but they don't. They just release ortholite ones for the GRs. But this one does have a polyurethane insole. And it's nice and thick, cupped, cotton top. It also has that sampling print on the heel there. Apparently that's a label you'll see on samples, so that's pretty cool. Comes with red laces. I don't know if I mentioned that. You look brown in the light, bud. You look brown. You're a fake black cat. Oh man, that has been sitting for a minute. Just trying to figure out what is this. Wow, this has been here over a month, and I still have not opened it. And it is one of my favorite Jordan 4s to look at, but I've never actually owned one, or a real one anyway. I believe it came out 2 years ago, re-released 2 years ago with the proper Nike Air on the back because it is an OG. Size 11. Buddy, you're gonna have to go because I have to lean up. I'm sorry, but there's the box label. Pay close attention to that 11 there, because typically on replica boxes or replica box labels, the spacing on the two ones varies. So that's kind of good to keep in your head there. All right, so I got 1 of 4, got 2 of 4. I didn't even see a number on this one. Oh, this is a new 1 of 4. So they have a new edition here, because this is 1 of 4. This is also 1 of 4. Yeah, I haven't seen these yet. No extra laces come with this release, as far as I know. Definitely legit smell. What's up with my DS not here, huh? Let's fix that. All right. Now this was still a GR. I don't expect to be blown away by quality. I will say, we want to talk about the left shoe and the right shoe factories. The rand goes higher on my left shoe than it does on my right. The rand is that part right here. Some people call it the toe strap. This is the vamp. Some people could just call it the toe box. And if you can really take a look there, this one is a little bit higher, has more of a lip than this one does. So, where are these made? Vietnam. Stitch work is pretty good though. Yeah, talking about GRs. I mean, you can see all the paint overrun on the outsole here in the lines here. So these are mass produced. We all have to remember that. They have to churn these out and make a profit. But it is a very clean shoe. I think this is probably a very good summer shoe. Let me know in the comments. I kind of want to lean towards more neutral colors all the way around. Of course, black and red are not that neutral together, but I think it's pretty awesome. Anyway, I am going to be doing a fake versus real on my other channel with this pair. We'll see if we can get some good legit checking indicators. That this was my only ever hit on Yeezy Supply, and it's not even all that. And there it is. These are the 450 Dark Slates, my only ever hit on Yeezy Supply. I got this hit on Yeezy Supply US, obviously. This is a US label. It says ABS Box US there on the bottom right. Made in Germany. When I got my resin ones in, I was actually surprised to see that. So that's pretty cool. It's a brown. I don't know, so on camera, they certainly look dark, but in hand, they look a little bit brown. And frankly, I dig it. I dig the brown. So this is an interesting thing too. So Adidas has been walking away from these plastic tags here and being more eco-friendly with twine. This is a brand new release and they use plastic. I wonder if they ran out of twine or if this was sitting in the warehouse for a very long time, who knows? But that is a good legit checking indicator anyway. But one thing I definitely have not seen in any of the replica 450s is that Made in Germany sticker. All right, now we're down to the last one. I was able to trade my blue tints that I actually did hit on, blue tint 350 V2 Yeezy, for the Oreo V50 V2, the re-release. Oreo was always one of my most favorite colorways, and it was also very expensive before it re-released. Blue tint, not my favorite because I just want it to be a zebra, or I just want it to be a beluga. I mean, it's so close to a lot of different colorways that I just want it to be something else. So I think I had to throw in just a little bit of cash, but I was able to get the 350 that I really wanted from somebody who hit on a 350 and really wanted the blue tint. They got it unconfirmed. This is a US label. Oh, hey, 3 or 4. All right. There's that twine. It's such a nice, clean looking shoe. I really like it. I like the earth tone with the black. It's just a real nice colorway. Really nice colorway. It smells neutral, like the ones that I get from Europe. Sometimes you get them and they smell perfumey here in the States, but that's neither here nor there. This is actually my second pair now, because these have been sitting in here so long, of retails. I have one pair of retails of these, and I have 3 fakes of these that I'm going to do in my other channel. On this channel, I'm actually going to compare retail to retail and see if there's any deviations. And then on my other channel, I'm going to compare a budget replica versus a couple high-tier replicas versus the real thing. All right, we got 350 Oreo. We got 450 Dark Slate. We got Air Jordan 4 Fire Red. We got Air Jordan 85 Varsity Red. We got Concepts Air Max 1 Far Out. We got Jordan 5 Grape. And we got Air Jordan 11 Low Women's Violet. So anyway, that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe. Ring that notification bell for all future videos that I have. I have hauls, I have authentication guides, and the like. And thanks for tuning in. Peace.